Hey everyone, welcome back to Walker Farm Fam. Thank you so much for stopping by today. And do not let this sunlight, the sunshine behind me, you can see it, oh there it is, there's the sun, bright and shiny. Do not let that be deceiving because it's in the 20s right now. It is sunny, but the fire is going. You just saw that fire. I don't know if you can see the smoke coming out of the chimney up there, but we have had the fire going for 3 or 4 days now. The cold has finally taken its toll. It caused some major damage here at Walker Farm on the farmhouse. We'll talk about that later on, but we are over it. We're already ready for spring, and it's only January, just starting January, and we're ready for spring. Well, I'm going to bundle up in a minute. I just came out to check on the fire. It looks like it's doing good, but I've got to go out and feed the animals, and a lot of you have asked questions about why I roll out hay, so I thought I'd let you know some more details about that today. But first, the kids have something they want to show you. They got something brand new the other day while they were at archery practice with one of the other coaches, and they're excited to show it to you. So let's go take a look. Looks like you guys have been skating and dressing up. What are you, a mermaid? Let's say mermaids have to be in the water. They can't have skates on. So you want to show everybody what you got this week? Whoa! That's super cool, sissy.
It's upside down.
So tell them what you do with that.
Shoot arrows.
You shoot arrows? Are you pretty good at it? Or are you still practicing?
Really good.
You're good? All right. Well, Maggie's not the only one. Ransom also.
He has his own arrows, but I don't.
He has his own arrows, but you don't. You got to share arrows. Ransom also got a little bow. So these aren't the full-size bow like Ranger got. He got one for Christmas. It's a little bit smaller, isn't it, Ransom?
I do kids.
You do kids? So you guys, when it warms up outside, you guys want to show everybody how you shoot them?
Yeah.
You excited to show everybody, Ransom?
Yep. If it doesn't have an arrow in it, it might full basket and it might hurt your hand, and like you have to put an arrow in before you shoot it.
Oh, you have to put an arrow in. You can't dry fire it. Mazzy, what did you say? How many bullseyes did you get? 4 bullseyes?
Probably more.
Probably more? All right. Well, I bet everybody out there watching right now can't wait to see you guys shooting when it warms up outside, okay?
I got some bullseyes.
You got some bullseyes too? How many bullseyes did you get?
Like 3. Yeah, 3 or 4.
3 or 4 bullseyes? Well, that's pretty good.
I probably got 5 or 6.
It won't be too much longer. You'll be shooting in competitions like Ranger's going to this year.
Wait, what?
Yep, just a little bit longer.
Ranger?
Brr, I got bundled up, but it's still cold. I made it out here to the duck pen. The Indian runner ducks are out here, and you know they love water. And this is one of the saddest things to see when their water freezes. So I'm not even going to try to bust that because it's dirty and nasty anyway. I'm just going to give them some new water, some fresh water, and they'll be happy with that. Zena, what are you talking about, girl? Hey, you doing okay today? You doing all right, ZZ? Brr. It's cold. I'm glad you got this big, thick winter coat on. I'm glad you're wearing your winter coat. You'll need that in this cold weather. This mama's gonna pop anytime. Look how wide she is. All right, you guys want some water out here too? Let me bust your ice. Brr. So while I'm out here, I'm going to walk around and check on everybody, see if I see anybody that's got any problems. Looks like everybody's getting around okay. Well, that sun's trying to come through. If it would, it might warm it up a little bit. JFK, you doing all right, buddy? Hey, guys. And they still got a fair amount of hay out here. Zena, you follow me around? Hey, little chickies. Hey guys, let me get you some wet water. So I got the farm on Route 66 chicks, got their water all busted up, and it looks like everybody's ready now to fill it up. Try to get everybody's busted, go around, fill it up, and make sure they all have good fresh water. I bust it in the morning and then fill it in the evening, bust it and fill it in the evening, so they can drink a couple times a day. When it's cold like this though, you gotta do it twice a day when it doesn't get above freezing. One other thing we got to check on over here is the old quail. So they've got a little water that we've made where they can just put their head in the side. And the last thing we do when we turn this water off is make sure and get every bit of water out of this hose so it doesn't freeze up on us. Always walk it out, walk it out. So I'm getting water ready for the Highland cattle. You can see there's a little bit of ice in their stock tank because I just turned on that heater just a little bit ago, but all that should be melted off. I'll leave that heater on overnight now that I know it's going to be cold. And they're funny. The Highland cattle, they don't necessarily like to just hang around up here or even hang around their hay. During the day, they like to go out and browse and pick through the grown-up grass around the outsides of the pasture. So maybe that grass tastes better right now than just bales of hay. But they've got plenty of hay. They're doing good. The other cows are doing good. We'll head out just in a minute or two and get them some feed. But I think I'm going to go in and warm up first. I'm going to take a quick break to get in front of the fire and thaw out a little bit. Cece, Poppy, Charlie, Reba, girls, what are you doing? Hey, you don't have to be the boss of the water. What are you doing, girl? I don't have no cubes yet. I'll feed you in just a little bit. I'll feed you in a little bit, okay? Just give me a minute. 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 Hey. Hey. Were you trying to get me? Better watch it. And of course Reba's right back here in the back, like always. Being shy. Alright, girls, your tank's getting full. I gotta turn the water off. Jojo. Hey, I'll be right back. I don't have as big a winter coat as you do. I gotta go inside. I'm gonna go warm up and I'll come right back, okay? I'll see you in 10 minutes. Deal? Deal? All right, who wants to be my hand warmers?
Me.
All right, here goes, here goes. Cold hand on the neck. Is that cold? Oh yeah. Mazzy, is it cold?
It might be too loud for their ears.
So I don't know if it's torture. I hope it's not child abuse, but my whole cold hands get really warm whenever I find the back of somebody's neck right about here.
That's me.
They think it's funny. And no, we do not have our Christmas tree down yet. It's on our to-do list this weekend, right guys?
Keep it up.
Who's going to help me take it down?
Not me, not me, not me, not me, not me, not me.
The kids want to keep it up for the entire year. What do you think? We just keep it up? Or is it time to take it down?
Keep it up.
Time to take it down. So I'm going to head back out, start tackling the chores, put some hay out. I want to show you a package real quick that Cassie and the kids opened up. So take a quick look at them.
So our friends over at Hume's Little Homestead that we met in Arizona when we went and visited sent us a fun little package. And we're really behind on our P.O. box stuff. So we wanted to open this up. It has a sweet little letter. They made us some homemade gifts. Hannah's picture is her and Ransom with Cassie. She says it's me, Ransom, and Ransom's mom. Kaden and Levi wanted to send their notes and pictures to Ranger, and Haley has been working on a painting for Mazzy. I made Mary holding baby Jesus and haven't finished the pattern for the rest of the nativity scene, but I really wanted you to have it. Hope you're having a Merry Christmas. Ryan, Katie, Kaden, Levi, Haley, Hannah, Emmett. So thank you guys so much. The kids put a few other things in here, it says. So let's open it up and let's see. There's some paper.
That's Ransom.
That's Ransom's from Hannah. Turn it this way. It's upside down. And then a notepad, 2 Ransom from Hannah, 2 Ranger from Kaden, 2 Ranger from Levi. So handwritten notes are so sweet. There's Mazzy's painting from Haley. And then
Can you turn around, Sissy?
No, turn it around this way so Daddy can see it.
Oh, pretty.
And then they sent the kids candy canes.
Can we eat one?
And another note from Haley. So I've already peeked, but this is super cool. Look at this.
Wow.
She made that Mary holding baby Jesus. Isn't that awesome?
I love it.
I do too. So look at that work, guys. That had to take so much time and effort, and we are truly appreciative and blessed and honored that she would send it to our family. So this will go with our Christmas stuff, and we will display it proudly each and every year. We may have to leave it out for a while because look at that hair. So cool. I would not even know where to start with this. But thank you so much. That was so nice of you guys. We truly appreciate it. Hume's Little Homestead won our Run Chicken automatic door giveaway, and they just put out their video of installing it. So head over there. Tell them Walker Farm fans sent you. We sure love their family.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed the package that they sent. Thank you guys so much for sending stuff to the kids. They absolutely love it. I'm going to get this tractor going, but first things first, I got to turn on the heater. On days like today when it's below freezing, you never really know whether the tractor is going to start. So hopefully starts up, fingers crossed, no problem. But if it ever gets any fuel in the line that gets frozen and gets in the filter, clogs up, I've had that happen before. It's really hard on batteries, this cold weather is, but we'll find out in 1 minute if she starts or not. have had a lot of people ask me, why do I roll out my hay? You can look right here. I've got hay rolled out all the way down to there, back up to here. I've got hay rolled out for a long, long ways. Well, the reason I roll out my hay is because of this. Let me turn you around and see. So when I roll out my hay, every single cow can sit here, peacefully eat. They don't have any competition. They don't have to fight. They're not trying to headbutt each other and force each other off of the hay. They just simply get to eat their food. You can see number 25 right here. Do you like hay rolled out? If you like it rolled out, shake your head yes. Shake your head yes. Okay, there you go. So they like their hay rolled out. See? She's shaking her head yes. Also, these baby calves, they get a spot to lay down at nighttime. Nice hay to keep them kind of warm. But just look at these cows. Look how peaceful they are. Oh, these are still up here eating their range cubes. But that's part of the reason. The other part of the reason is over here. Look at the hay that I rolled out previously. You get a small amount of hay over the ground that will help reseed everything. You also get the manure from the cows all spread out. So you don't have all of this manure sitting in one pile. So basically this, and turn it over, that's free fertilizer. So when you have this manure right here, it's hard as a rock right now because it's cold. But when you have it spread out over your pasture, you can just see the piles everywhere. That's free fertilizer. This hay that's not being eaten right here, whether it had lower quality or whatever, that will decompose and also turn into nutrients back to the soil. So instead of having one bale of hay sit down in one spot and have only that nutrients right there, you get it spread out over the land. So if you're more interested in that type of thing, Greg Judy, a regenerative rancher, he has a YouTube channel. You can go check it out. Greg Judy knows his stuff. He's been doing this a long time. But my dad and my grandpa, they rolled out hay before they saw anybody on YouTube doing it. They just rolled it out because it's pretty much common sense. All your animals get to eat. Now, if you have 5 head or 6 head, like I do with the Highlands, it doesn't make as much sense to roll out hay because they can all sit around and eat at the same time. But you still get the benefits for the pasture. You still get these cows just sitting here. This is one of my most timid cows, this Hereford. She's not having to fight anybody for her food or anything. So that's the reason I roll out my hay. Like I said, if you want to check out Greg Judy, he has a lot of other practices he does for regenerative ranching. But this is just one of the things that we do here at Walker Farm. I really don't think they mind this weather as much, though. Look at all that hair they have. That's gotta help keep them warm. So when I was at work earlier, Cassie called me pretty frantic, saying that water
I don't
was...
know about frantic.
It was frantic.
Or frustrated.
Okay, it was frantic. I'll say it was frantic. That's a funny word, frantic. But it was frantic because water was coming under the wall, back by the washer and dryer. After you did something.
I had just went outside, busted ice, refilled whoever needed water, and I used the hydrant on the side of the house. Luckily, not for long. I filled up half a 5-gallon bucket. And then, so when I walked in, I'd been out there a while, freezing cold, ready to drink some coffee and sit down. I looked down, and there's water all in the floor. I didn't video any of it because I just started grabbing towels, trying to make sure it didn't get further in, but luckily it had stopped. It was just hanging out.
Yeah. So we learned a lesson.
Yeah.
That the water hose on the side of the house that we don't hardly ever use, or I don't hardly ever use, but we use it just every once in a while, was still attached to the house. Not only was it attached, but it had an attachment on the end that kept water in it.
Not when I used it, but before it started freezing, it was. I usually always drain the hose out. It's one of those expandable ones that's like little, and then when you turn it on, it gets bigger. I usually let it drain completely out, but apparently last time I didn't. So when it had frozen up, it messed the hydrant up.
So bad news, good news. Bad news is damage is minimal. The floor got wet. It came under the wall.
Luckily, we have porcelain tile, so not a big deal.
Good news, we have porcelain tile and we have foam insulation, so the water didn't get permeated into the insulation like fiberglass. It didn't get all wet. Doesn't have to be replaced. It's fine. Just had to dry it up, put a fan on it, dry it out, and it should be good to go. We'll keep an eye on it. Now we have a faucet repair, but it could have been much worse.
Yes. Had I used that hose for as long as I used some of the ones back there, it could have been real bad.
Or if some reason you could have turned the water on and not turned it all the way off and we left, like on our way out the door.
I was thinking, I'm so glad I didn't do it and get in the car and leave. And then the water just be here, So
a friendly reminder for all of you guys, if you haven't already gotten cold freezing temperatures, make sure and disconnect the hoses, do all the maintenance and stuff on your outside hydrants. We've never had these freeze before, ever. We've never had any problems with them in 4 years. This is the first time we've ever had any kind of problem. So hopefully we'll get this repaired. It'll be our last. But it could have been worse. A little bit of damage on the farmhouse, but nothing we can't handle.
Lesson learned.
So we want to thank you guys so much for following along on this cold, freezing, dreary day.
It did snow for a little bit this morning. I don't know if you told them that.
Yeah, it was spitting snowflakes probably most of the morning this morning, but no accumulation or anything. Cassie, I'm sure, wants snow. She always wants snow.
I love snow.
But I'll handle the above freezing temperatures tomorrow much better than this cold temperatures today.
My thing is, if it's going to be this cold, I might as well have snow.
Yeah, I'm good with the sunshine coming down. I don't know. Sunshine and snow?
Yeah.
Maybe that's the compromise. But thank you guys so much for following along with our family as we go through these cold winter months. We hope you're staying warm out there. We hope you have a great day, and God bless.
Love you guys.